Kia ora everyone, called Morgan Williams 10A. Today I'm going to be just doing a small hike. It's up a track called Bridle Path, which starts in the Heathcote Valley in Christchurch, right next to the gondola, which is awesome. If you haven't tried it, you should totally do it. Especially, I'm doing this walk today because I want to get in some exercise, some practice about walking up a hill with quite a heavy pack. I've loaded this up with a slab of Ensure, like the pre-mix sort of boxes. So it's about 6 kg, and then I've got a couple of water bottles, so all up and looking about 8 kg, which is not incredibly heavy for a pack, but it's a good start anyway. And I need to get in some training and some practice, some exercise, and get my fitness level up by walking up a hill. As Meg wisely says, the only way you get good at walking up hills is by walking up hills. So that's what I'm doing today. I've chosen the Bridle Path because it's nearby where I live. It's quite steep in places. It's short, but it's a really good start to try and get that fitness level up. And there's great views at the top. And you can walk down into Lyttelton, which is what I'm going to do, and get a coffee at the other end. So there's like a reward at halfway point, and then I'm going to come back up and over back to the car park. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'll show you the views from up top, and I'll give you a little bit more information about the actual track itself. So let's get walking. Check it out, we've already got really great views already. We're only like 10 seconds into the walk. Now, as you can see behind me, this road here is the one that goes wha-bam into the Lyttelton tunnel, which I've actually rollerbladed down. Should I admit to rollerblading? I don't know whether I should or not, it's not really cool. But obviously we're not taking the tunnel today, we're walking straight over the hill that the tunnel goes under. But it's an amazing feat of engineering, I tell you that much. So there's this first little bit, it's got a wee bit of an incline, but it kind of lulls you into a false sense of security, because then there's a bit where you can go off to your left and up something called the pipeline, which is basically directly up the hill, up to the summit road, or carry on off to your right and do the Bridle Path proper, which kind of zigzags up. I'm going to be doing just the normal one, just make it a bit longer. That's where you go off to go up the pipeline, and then carry around this way. And you're going up the main drag, yo. So I'm just about halfway up and already I'm buggered. That's okay, this is what training's all about, right? So the Bridle Path was created quite quickly as a means of a route for the Europeans to get over from Lyttelton to Christchurch, and it was made in 1850, and it's called the Bridle Path. This is I'm so stupid. I always thought bridle as in bride and groom bridle, but bridle because of a bridle in a horse's mouth that used to help transport all the stuff they were carrying. So that's why it's called the Bridle Path. And then in 1857, the Summit Road, which gave them a much easier way to get from Lyttelton to Christchurch and back again when that Summit Road was completed. So that's what the Bridle Path is. And they used to do this in like crazy ass woolen suits and with like massive packs. Not just, what I forgot to say down there is, while I've got about an 8 kilo pack, this bloody gimbal that I'm carrying is about 4 kgs as well. So it's like, oh my God, why is it so heavy? I have it on good authority that the top is just here. And there is the top. I'm just sitting here in this little cute wee hut, and I can't find anything at a real quick glance on Google what it actually is. I assume it was built for a resting spot for people going to and from Christchurch and Lyttelton and vice versa. So there is actually like a little World War II guard hut, concrete guard hut, just at the start of the trek down to Lyttelton. So we'll have a walk past that and check it out. This is a very nice place just to have a wee breather and get out of the sun if it's sunny. Just making sure I'm staying hydrated, of course. Bloody good. One thing that I found that I really need to work on, apart from obvious overall fitness, is pacing. What I find is when I start, I'm like going gangbusters. I'm all excited about getting going, but I actually find that is one big reason I get stuffed so quickly, is because I start too fast. So what I need to do is just slow it down a bit and plod more. That's something I'm going to have to get in my brain. It's all learning, it's all good stuff. Here is the World War II guard hut. What's inside? Terrifying, probably just graffiti. What do you know? Ah yes, that's traditional World War II soldier graffiti. Maybe I had it wrong. Maybe this is the guard hut. This looks a bit more legit, doesn't it? Who knows? I mean, that one looks kind of the same. Ah yes. That That there is a World War II soldier graffiti, a caricature of Hitler. Check it out, that's where the pipeline comes over the hill, and that's where it comes out if you choose to do that, right here. And then, boom, right down here. And as we round this corner here, we see this massive cruise ship. I assume you would consider that massive. If you look up there, where am I? That way? There. That's the top of the gondola, so that's where the gondolas end up, and they kind of turn on a swivelly thing and head back down again. But that's the gondola from the other side. So you get all those incredible views of down over Lyttelton and the harbour. It's amazing, it's so beautiful. Definitely worth checking out. And then this is where the track pops out onto a road, and then we just follow the footpath all the way down to the main street. Okay, well I made it over the bridle path. I'm here in Lyttelton. Stunning views the whole way. It's such an incredible walk. Yeah, it was grunty, but it's so well worth it. And I've got my cough, I've got my muff, and I'm here at the Shroom Room Cafe, and it's just the perfect end to an amazing walk. So I hope you really enjoyed that. Things that I got out of today, well, 1, I got exercise. 2, got to wear my boots a bit more. 3, got to see some incredible views around Otatahi over to Lyttelton and back to Christchurch. And an amazing cafe, an amazing coffee as well. So yeah, really good, very squinty, isn't it? Thanks so much for watching, and if you're in Christchurch, get up the bridle path, give it a lash. Alright, see you later.